Welcome everyone. In last class, we discussed how to delete a desired value from the linked list. But we discussed it in theoretical manner. As you see, already we have a linked list with four nodes. The values of the nodes are node 1, value 1, value 2, value 3 and value 4. From this linked list, I deleted value 3. If I delete this value 3, in the right side you can see the outcome of the linked list, which contains the three nodes, the value 1, value 2 and value 4. So this complete process we discussed in procedure manner. Now in this video I am going to explain how this will happen in programming. See, we are using C programming right now. So I'm going to explain the process completely in C programming. Here you can see my program. I created a function for deleting the value. That function name is remove specific and it accepts one parameter. That parameter is integer. Now if I want to delete a value, that value I'm going to send to this function. So del value contains the which one you want to delete from the linked list. So from an example, so del value stores value 3. Del value stores value 3. So that value 3 I'm going to delete. Next, in the first line of the function, I created structure with for temporary variable 1 and temporary variable 2. Structure of temporary variable 1 and temporary variable 2. So, as we know, for setting a linked list, we need to start from the head. So, initially, I stored the head value into a temporary variable 1. I stored the head value into a temporary variable 1. So, let's see this process in the Excel sheet. Check the Excel sheet here, right side. So initially I stored value 1 node. What is value 1 node? It is the head value. So this head value 1 node I stored in a temporary 1 variable. Then in next step I am going to check in a while loop whether this data is equals to my desired data or not. Now let's see. Here temporary variable I am checking temporary variable data is equals to the desired data or not. Now here if value 1 value, what is the value 1 node value? Value 1. Is it equals to the desired data? What is desired data? Value 3. Is it equals to value 3? No. Then I will process this while loop. Now if temporary next is not null, if temporary next variable is null, then automatically I will write as given node is not accepted or given node is not found in the given list. Why? Because if the value is found, this automatically this while loop will be exit. This while loop will exit. So if while loop is executing means till the desired value is not found or not deleted. So that's why if the next value is null, then I am directly going to write like if the desired value or the what you want to delete the value, it is not available in the linked list. I will say like that. So if I check like this, here you can see temporary one value, next value, it refers to value 2 node. So I automatically goes to the next part. Here in next part, what I am going to do here in temporary 2, I am going to store the temporary value. Temporary 2, I am going to store temporary 1 value. What is it? Why I use the temporary 2? Why? Because I'm doing the swapping. So for swapping purpose, I created a temporary 2 value. In temporary 2, I will store the temporary 1 value. What is the temporary 1 value right now? It is the value 1 node. Am I right? It is the value 1 node. Okay. Now what I am going to do in the next line here, in the temporary one I am going to store the next element of temporary one. So here temporary one, what the value we have? We have value 1 node. Now what is the next value of value 1? Value 2. Now here temporary variable, okay, let's take it as a next iteration. Let's take it as a iteration 2. already we have the only first iteration, so okay, I will take it as a iteration 1. Now in iteration 1, what is the temporary 1 value? The temporary 1 value will become as a value to node. Temporary 1 value become as a value to node. So this temporary 2 also become as a in between the iteration only, so I put like this. So in iteration 1, what is happening? In temporary 2, I store the value 1 node. In temporary 1 value, I store the value 2 node. Again it goes for the while loop. In while loop, what I am going to check is whether the temporary 1 data is equals to the data our desired value or not. Now here temporary 1 contains value 2 node. Value 2, what is the data of the value 2? Value 2. Now is it equals to value 3? No, it is not equals to value 3. Then it goes for iteration 2. It goes for iteration 2. Again the same thing. Is the next element null? No, it is not null. It refers to some address. So okay, I can go for the swapping. In this swapping, what I am going to do here, temporary 2 variable is become as a temporary 1. Am I right? Temporary 2 is become as a temporary 1. Now temporary 2 will become as value to node. Then here temporary 1, the temporary 1 will become as a next element of temporary 1. Temporary 1 next element is refers to the value 3. Am I right? It refers to value 3 node. Okay, the iteration is completed. Again I am going to the while loop. Here I am checking whether the temporary 1 data is equals to the desired data. What is the temporary 1? Value 3 node. Value 3 node data, what is the data? It is value 3. So value 3 is equals to value 3. Then here what is happening? It will come out of the loop. Here I created one block. If anything happens here, if anything happens, it refers to this block. In this block, what I am going to do? Let's see this Excel. Let's hide this Excel sheet. Okay. Now see, in this block, what I am going to do? I am checking the temporary 2 next element as temporary 1. I'm checking, I am doing temporary 2 next element. Temporary 2, what is temporary 2? Here let's again see the window. Temporary 2, what is temporary 2? Temporary 2 is value 2. What is value 2? Value 2 here, what is value 2 next address will become as the value 2 next address will become as a temporary 1 next address. So what is temporary 1? Value 3 next. What is value 3? Value 4. So here value 2 become as value 4. Value 2 become as value 4. Then I am going to free the temporary 1. Why I am going to free? Here I am deleting from the memory. So value 3 is deleted. Value 3 is deleted. Then I successfully deleted the one node, one desired node from the linked list. Now if you check the linked list, now here value 1, head refers to value 1, value 1 refers to value 2, value 2 refers to value 4, value 4 refers to null. That means it is the end of the linked list. Am I right? So this is the program how we write the okay. This is the program for explaining how we are deleting a desired data from a linked list. Thank you.